I strongly suggest you guys to check out all links below in my description. It's never too late to make a change, and change is definitely needed right now. Black Lives Matter. Local host versus a sneaker server. Which one is more beneficial? Which one is the most convenient for you? Which one works the best for you? This is a question I've received time and time again, and today we're going to finally get down to it and what I think is the most beneficial. So people will often ask me, what's my take on local host versus a server, and really is it beneficial? As you guys have noticed, or may or may not have noticed in my past few previous videos, I have not been using a server at all, but I still maintain my same level of success in each video just about. Now, what are some underlying factors that can help me with that? We're gonna dig into the first one right now, speed. Starting with the local host, we'll be testing speeds. As you guys can see, we have a download speed of 368.79 megabytes per second. The upload speed, on the other hand, goes up to about 320.38 megabytes per second. While these are pretty good speeds for localhost, if you're still lacking on speed a little bit, do not feel discouraged at all, because there's still one underlying factor when it comes to Shopify that determines whether you cop or not, and that is one-clicks. If you have great Gmails, 0.9 Gmails, you are good. If you're lacking on speed, Gmails would definitely more than likely make up for that. And I promise you guys, when I say that, if you're able to get 2 clicks, then 1 clicks, you are good to go with that. Speed isn't the only thing you need with this. If you like the results so far, you can definitely stick with using localhost as a cost-efficient way to still cop. Now, if you're still having problems, we're going to go into another solution for you. Next, we'll be going over a Google server. As you guys know, this is a very cost-efficient way to save money, as you get 300 credits free when you sign up for the first time. Now, as you guys can see, we have a download speed of 144.91 megabytes per second, and we have an upload speed of 812.31 megabytes per second. While these are, download is terrible, but while the upload speed is definitely more than awesome, honestly, for me personally, I would go with the Amazon Web Services. Do not worry about using Google unless you just necessarily have to. Don't worry, that's not me. That's not saying that I don't recommend Google. If you want to use Google, go for it. But for me, from what I've heard from other people's reviews on it, they strongly recommend Amazon Web Services, because the servers are a whole lot more lightning fast, especially when you get enough credits, $150 credits, or if you're able to get them for a cheap price. But that's just me. If you want to use Google services, go for it, but I wouldn't. That's just me though. Last and most certainly not least, we have amazing servers you can purchase from the likes of 10x servers and other great server companies out there. These speeds are unheard of and freaking will blow you to smithereens if no antibot was on and you were going against this speed right here against your local host. You're going to get blowed out. But the only thing with them that's a little bit tricky is that they're a little expensive. Well, no, they are expensive. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're expensive, but they're definitely more than worth it if you can afford it, and if you see great results, go with it. But like I said before, if you cannot afford it, for me personally, go with Amazon Web Services or your local host, like I said before. Proxies will literally make or break your setup. If you have the right type of attitude but the wrong type of proxies, you're gonna cop nothing but a bad start to your day. Take for instance the bottom 2 tasks on the screen. One has no proxy, the other has a proxy. Look, when I start the one with no proxy, it picks up and adds to cart and goes to capture literally instantly, while the one with the proxy has literally been stuck on getting payment session for I don't know how long. And keep in mind, it was started before the one with no proxy. Using the right type of proxies will go miles and eons away. Make sure you're using quality proxies, guys. That is very crucial. It doesn't matter if you're using a local host or if you're using a server. It doesn't matter. Quality proxies are essential. Always either use, for me personally, this is what I do, either use static residential proxies or DC AIO proxies that work extremely well. Other than that, do not worry about them. Do not touch them. That's my take on it. Here's my final decision on the matter. Honestly, it all depends on your situation. If you have phenomenal internet speed, if you have speeds even better than mine, dude, what are you doing? Do not use a server. You're good to go. Don't even worry about touching the server if you want to. Only if you want to though. But that's just personally me. That's me. I wouldn't worry about using the server. But if you have speeds that are around mine or even below mine, like I said before, go ahead, try out localhost. As long as you're using good Gmails, you should see no problems and you should still have no problem copying. Now, on the other hand, if you do still want to have a server or you would like to use a server with quicker speeds, like I said, use Amazon Web Services or purchase a server it's going to be more expensive. It's going to be expensive. And when I mean expensive, it's going to be around $80-$90 a month. But you will see results. You will get the speeds you were looking for. So even though it is expensive, you get what you're paying for. Don't even worry about that. You are getting what you're paying for when you purchase at one of those servers. So guys, my take on it, either for me and for all you guys out there, hey, especially those who are just starting off, go with localhost. Depending if you have a pretty good speed, go with localhost or go with Amazon Web Services. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have any more suggestions for any type of videos, please let me know. Please have a good night there, evening. Deuces.